Ooh, look, Felix, pretty new blacktop. No boats on it yet. What's up, everybody, and welcome. We're actually sitting in the van right now, hiding from all the noise, because we got some boat deliveries here in the yard. And I've been meaning to film since last week, but if you see at the beginning of the video, they actually just repaved the whole marina. So there was construction going on and everything else. It was just too noisy for me to even try to film anything anywhere here. So right now, we actually have a pretty cool boat that is in the yard here. Came in. We got some on order, I know that. But the Bertram 39 center console, I've actually never stepped foot on one, so let's jump on there together. Alright, we might run into some noise. There's an air compressor over here, but here she is. It's a 39. It looks a lot smaller probably on camera, but it's a big girl. Let's get to the back of it here. This one's got 600s on it. So you got twin 600s. Local boat, Tierra Verde. Let's jump aboard. Well, right away, pretty cool. This thing actually lifts up so you can access your rig tubes here, or if you want to clean inside of here. A shore power hookup, so you got fresh water hookup there for the city. It's a walkway. It's actually, usually there's just a door here, but actually put this over the top. It's kind of cool. Let's pull that up, get out of the way. Looks like we got dual live wells here. Yep. What's in here? We got a grill in the back. Oh, a little sink with a shower. Nice. Right below it there, we got some storage. There's our main breakers for our shore power. These seats are actually automated. See the electric actuator there, one on each side. We got tons of rod storage all the way around, all the way in the top up here. We got big seating right here. Looks like we got more storage in here. Yeah, storage. Actually, this is a cooler, not storage, because that's a chiller plate. So this is just a big cooler. And look at that, you even got USB in the back for your passengers. And everybody likes their cell phones. Fish boxes. It looks like it had something in it at one time. It's dirty. Got big deck drains, of course. It's all self-bailing, I'm sure. What's interesting too, where the door is, they got a little, looks like almost like a trash or something, a little storage compartment. You got a rear shower. See the reverso button right here. I'm not sure where you plug it in, but it's got a reverso flushing system in it. You got even more rod storage along the sides of the seats here. It's all JL audio. Get up to the helm here. Really nice chairs for sure. Got 4 of them here. This thing's very, very wide. I guess we'll start up here. I already talked about the speakers. We got rod holders. There's a really nice powder coated heavy aluminum poles here. We got nice rails to grab onto here too. Got a little windshield vent up there. Here's our Mercury screen up here. There's our air compressor making noise at us. Radio, VHF. There's storage up here. Yep. I don't know what that little screen is, but it might have a Seakeeper in it. I'm looking at our dash here. Twin Garmin's. It's actually pretty cool what they did. They got these little switches. Little push button switches. I'm sure they light up too. All the way across there. Pretty fancy. Lenco trim tabs. The Mercury controls, of course, joystick. And the windshield wiper. Cup holders. More storage with more USBs. Of course, it's going to have a Fireboy system in it. I'm sure it's got a generator. What I'm curious though is what's inside of here. Oh wow, a lot bigger than I expected. Wow, that's a pretty cool setup. It's just a huge bed, a lot of room, and I can stand up. Pretty tall here. Let's see in the bathroom. Yeah, our toilet here. I don't see a sink in here though. Granted, this is just a center console. So you get your toilet, your shower. No, it's because our sink's out here. So we got a sink out here. Here's all of our main switching right here. Pretty fancy. So right now we're on shore. It's obviously all of our AC stuff here. AC stuff. We're gonna have our DC stuff and all of our little main breakers for our DC. I don't know what the key is for. Might be for the toilet or something. I'm not sure. A lot of times they'll do that for the pump out for your waste. Look at this. This thing's pretty cool. Look at that drain. It all just kind of goes down into the one spot. Pretty fancy. And then you got a refrigerator underneath it. Microwave. It's all storage. Air conditioning, of course. This looks like probably more storage. Yep. You got outlets. I'm guessing this thing does have a generator. There's our air conditioning unit right there for in here. And I realize you look up. Of course, you got your skylights up here. You can close them if you want to. Pretty nice. These boats are really bright white color too. We got more storage under your seats here. It's like what a fire extinguisher and stuff right here. There it is. Oh, the batteries. You got a big electronic switching box there. That BEP is all the automated switching systems. Then you got your little safety hub for your Mercs. A generator, battery switch, gyro battery switch over there. And then they got a big charger right here. What is this? Yeah, nice. There's the doors, and you see subwoofer pointing at you. So you got one on each side. It's pretty fancy. You got gunnel padding all the way down the whole thing. This is really big up front here too. Let's look at the top here. What do we got? Looks like we got a spot for radar, our horns, VHF antennas, anchor light. You see our outriggers there. We've got a little Razor LED light bar there. Pretty cool. Let's step down here. What do we got in here? Look at that. It's got like fender storage and rope storage on each side here. That's a pretty clever spot to put it in the gunnel there. You got lots of speakers, of course, up here. Even more of them on the sides here. And more storage like I just showed you. Tons of seating. Of course, you're going to have a windlass. I like this seat too. It's giant. That's where you get all that room in that cabin in there. What we got here? Storage. Yeah, more storage. You can also be a cooler or whatever. It's got a drain in it. These are pretty cool latches too. You push them here and they latch onto this little little hooks here. Pretty cool. There's nothing really in your way. They're pretty flush. Nice feature. You can see too, this thing has a shade that goes in the front because this is where your poles will go. You put your poles up, and I'm sure this whole front end will be covered up by a big shade. You can see too, you got little lights everywhere around everything. Sure, it's got LED lighting everywhere. Got big bars to hang on to here all the way along too, the gunnels here. I like their little symbol too. Well, this is a local company. All right, well, let me close this. I'll leave the cabin open on them. Oh, I see why it's here. Looks like they're doing a little bit of rub rail work here. Maybe they got a little damage there or something. I like when they put the inside cleats too, tie off with the opening for it. Keeps them out of your way. Last but not least, let's look inside of our hole here in the bilge, see what we got. Oh, there's that Seakeeper controller. Must have been what was in that very top of that T-top box there. This is what, a Mace generator? Yeah. They got a big generator in it. They got air conditioner pump here. Looks like the muffler for the exhaust. All your mercury stuff over here. Fuel filters. This tank right here is for a generator, 25 gallons. Of course, got a fire extinguisher over there for this. That's part of that Fireboy system. I'm not sure, that's a bait well pump or something there. I can kind of see back there, but you got a lot of pumps and all your bilge stuff back there. It's got automated valves in it too. You can see them back there on the starboard side of the wall. Pretty cool. Looks like it's really well set up. Well, in my opinion of this boat, it's pretty impressive. It's got those 600s on the back, which are quiet, have plenty of power. This thing's pretty wide. I'm not sure how wide it is. It looks like it's 13 or 14 feet wide at least. It's 39 feet long. Got plenty of room in the cabin. Simple setup, good for fishing, entertaining, all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you think in the comments below, what you think of this boat, or any of the Bertrams, or if you like them or not. Anyway, as always, I appreciate everybody watching. I will see you next time. Later. Looks like we got a couple new Sea Rays here. Nice.